Does Ethereum have the potential to skyrocket in 2021? Well, in this video, we will perform some technical analysis on the Ethereum chart, and then I will give out two personal price predictions for Ethereum. One price prediction will be for the summer, and the second price prediction will be for the end of the year. So please stick around until then. By the way, welcome back to Chibind Brothers. My name is Joel. Please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. Now, I made two Ethereum videos a couple months ago. I believe my first Ethereum video came about in January of 2021 and my second probably in February. And so in those two videos, I gave out different price predictions. In my first video, I gave out a price prediction of $2,000 for Ethereum, and at the time, Ethereum was trading at about $1,400, I believe. And then in my second video, I went on, and I believe this was in February, I went on to give a second price prediction for Ethereum, saying that Ethereum was going to hit $2,500, but most likely go all the way up to $3,000. And as I'm talking to you guys right now, Ethereum is trading above $3,800. So Ethereum has gone well above my price target of $3,000 that I gave out. And so now we're going to go into this video technical chart, and we're going to look at how beautifully Ethereum has been giving us some great returns. Okay guys, now that we have the Ethereum chart pulled up, so now the first thing that we're going to do is look at the Ethereum chart here, and I'm on a day chart, and these are basically daily candles. And as you can see here, I've already traced these this support line going from all the way in December of 2020 all the way to, passing the recent highs. And as we can all see, Ethereum is trading at above $3,800 right now. And so we can see that Ethereum broke out just a couple week ago. And I believe this was on April 26th when Ethereum really started going on this absolute tear, going from $2,300 all the way to, levels where we are now. And so one of the things here that I would like to see is just how beautifully Ethereum has been following this support line, where you see Ethereum getting overextended, and then it came back, tested this line again, which also coincides with this top support line up here, which is a previous Ethereum previous all-time high, dating all the way back to, I believe, early January of 2018. And from here, we saw that it went up, came back to test above this trend line again, and then goes up, comes back to test it, and now it's going up. So now my next thinking here is that I believe that Ethereum, we might see another pullback, and if we see a sharp pullback, it's probably going to retreat somewhere close to this red line or support that I've already traced here. And something else that I would like to look at that also basically emphasis, or also should I say agrees with what I just said, is let's look at a Fibonacci retracement line. So when we look at the Fibonacci retracement levels, where I've put my Fibonacci at the March lows of 2020 all the way to the recent highs. And as we can see, the Fibonacci 23% level coincides at about $2,900, almost $2,950, almost $3,000, right? And so that means as we're going, Ethereum will probably be, pulling back somewhere down here, which will probably be, somewhere, to reaching this red uptrend line that I have here, which is acting as a support line. If we have a major pullback, I'm not saying that this is going to happen. I'm just saying if we have a major pullback, there is a high probability that it's probably going to come down to this level, and it's going to bounce off that level before we march higher. And so the next thing that I would like to start talking about now is looking at the Ethereum price in the short term. So then in the short term, what I would like to go and see now is I would like to go and look at the Ethereum versus BTC chart. So as we're going to the Ethereum versus BTC chart, and I'm zooming out, what we can see here is we can see how Ethereum is almost basically getting overextended on the ETH versus BTC chart. And so the next resistance that I'm seeing here is a resistance somewhere above all the way to about, 0.085, right? BTC. And that's, I believe, 8 million Satoshis, right? And so at this level, I believe this is the next resistance level that Ethereum is going to reach at in terms of Bitcoins or Satoshis, because on the BTC versus US dollar chart, we don't have any more overhead resistance. That means we now have to rely on the BTC, the ETH BTC chart to see where we might have the next overhead resistance. And this is where I'm seeing it. And so what am I trying to get with this? So with what I'm showing you here, right, is I'm saying that if Bitcoin is trading at about almost $59,000 right now, and let's assume that Bitcoin stays at this level for, purpose of this price prediction that I'm about to give you, assuming that Bitcoin stays at this level, this is about 8.5 million Satoshis. What does that represent in terms of US dollars? So when I go to my Satoshi converter calculator, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type in, let's say I'm going to type in 8.5. Let's see, how much was it again? It's about 85,938. Okay, so we will do 85,938.00. So that's about $8.6 million. 8.6 million Satoshis, sorry, not dollars. And that will give us a price in US dollars of about $5,000. And so guys, I believe that as we are marching higher, because we're seeing right now how Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin and marching much higher. Ethereum is almost at $4,000, trading at $3,800. It's close to $4,000. So I think hitting $5,000 is pretty easy for Ethereum, and we're going to hit this price target this summer. Most likely $6,000 in my own opinion this summer with Ethereum. And then now talking and looking at my, I believe, end of year Ethereum price target. So let's go back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the Ethereum USD chart. And so on the Ethereum USD chart, what I will do is we will do a comparison in terms of returns between Ethereum and Bitcoin. So I will go ahead and add a BTC chart. So we'll add this BTC chart. And then what I will do is I will go back one here. So when we go back one here, we can see here that over the last year, so from May of 2020 should I say, to May of 2021, Bitcoin is up a whopping 500%. And Ethereum is up a whopping 1,700%. That is almost 4x, guys. That is almost 4x Bitcoin, right? The amount of times that Ethereum is up, right? That's about 3.4, as I just calculated on my calculator. And so as we can see that Ethereum is growing much faster than Bitcoin because it is outperforming Bitcoin by a factor of 3.4. So then now when I look at the year to date, so just looking at from the beginning of the year in 2021 to now, Ethereum is up a whopping 421% and Bitcoin is only up 101%. This means in 2021 alone, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin by a factor of 4. That means Ethereum is growing 4 times faster than Bitcoin. So at this pace, I'm seeing Ethereum much higher by the end of the year. And so what we're going to do here is I will go to this calculator, and right now Ethereum is trading at about $3,800. So let's just type in $3,800, and let's just say that, for the remaining of the year, Ethereum is not going to be, growing at 4x Bitcoin. Let's just say it grows at 3x Bitcoin. If it grows at 3x Bitcoin, by the end of the year, we should be trading somewhere around $10,000, $11,000. But guys, let's just say okay, it goes 4 times, just like it's going 4 times Bitcoin right now. If we do 4 times, that puts us at $15,000 Ethereum. This is crazy, guys. And so that's what I'm looking at, but I'm putting my price target at $10,000 for Ethereum by the end of the year. We're probably gonna go higher, or we could be even be lower. You know, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know everything that's going to happen, but I'm just looking at the numbers and trying to figure out where we might be going. And especially if Bitcoin march all the way to reaching $100,000, yes, we're going to see a $10,000 Ethereum. So now, I hope that I provided you with enough value in this video. If that was the case, please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. With that being said, if you would like to start investing into the stock market and don't have an account with Webull, you can sign up with a Webull link in the description below. And when you sign up and deposit $100, we both get 2 free stocks. Or you can invest in the stock market through a passive investing route using our M1 Finance link in the description below. And when you sign up and deposit $100, we both get $30. And obviously, because this video is about crypto, you can sign up with our Coinbase link in the description below. And when you sign up and buy at least $100 worth of crypto, we both get $10 worth of Bitcoin. Or you can sign up with our BlockFi link in the description below, which on BlockFi, they will pay you interest on your cryptocurrency. And with that being said, I will see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye.